Well, I've got myself in a little predicament here. I have lost my gear. Rookie mistake, I guess. So right now I'm on a creek system. I was trying to find a certain spot that I've been to before. Thought I'd found it. Looked similar. Dropped my pack, my GoPro, and my bucket. And crossed the creek, went up to get my bearings, found the field, which was just right at the top of the hill. Got Floyd's camera and a chair that was in the box stand or the pallet stand. Put it in the shelter for Floyd. Came back down. Cannot find my gear. So this is my spot. That I was looking for. What sucks is I'm sweating. I have a base layer on, t-shirt and this hoodie. Base layer pants, BDUs. So what I need to do is go back upstream. I think there's two creeks, that's why I'm confused. There's two creeks that come in together at a certain point. This is not how I wanted to start off the day. Right now it's probably like 11:30 by now. Temperature's probably reaching about 40 degrees. Tonight's gonna drop down to close to freezing by early morning. I need to find my backpack. I am absolutely clueless right now. What is going on? This tree with all this moss on it is one of my markers. I finally got back to it. So my backpack should be right there. Holy crap. Trying to scare myself. First thing out here, Burnwood, what is your problem, dude? Where's your head at? Obviously not in the woods at this moment. I know it's been a while, but damn. I definitely got my exercise in for today. Finally got back to my jacket. Dropped my piece in the water. Because I set my bucket down and it fell right in. Not all of it, just the piece. We dry inside. So I decided I was just going to do something simple, and thought about building a little lean-to, debris shelter or something, but man, it's been a while since I've been out here. I just want to enjoy it. So I remember one time when I was here before, saw this tree, thought it was pretty cool how it grows almost horizontal. Then it goes up, got moss on it. So I decided to hang a ridge line. Let's do a low profile tarp. Yeah. Go over some of the things that I brought real quick. This is my Gore-Tex top and bottom, pants and jacket. Got a poncho. Get out gear puffy blanket, wool blanket. This is gonna be my dinner for tonight. Big packet of beef stew. Got some crackers. Nalgene full of water. Got my cook pot. Got my Boreal 21 saw. Got a food bag there with some coffee and some extra food in case I need it. Oatmeal, packet of Nor rice, stuff like that. Of course, my tarp, Possibles pouch, another Possibles pouch full of paracord. Got my GoPro camera bag, charging bank right there. Got my canteen and canteen cup. There's a real nice dead standing, pretty big. If I can get that down, it might just do me all night. Be some work though. some of this wood that I've already split up. It is heavy. I found it laying on the ground. I don't know if it's completely seasoned because it's pretty dense inside, kind of fresh and just waterlogged on the outside. Smells green. Smells green. We all love green, don't we? Fire prep, baby. So I've just been gathering some small stuff, dry stuff, as dry as possible. Punky on the outside, solid on the inside. $2:14 in the afternoon. Had a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, homemade, this morning. Haven't had nothing since. Just a lot of H2O. Let me get my fire kit. I'm gonna try to start this fire a little bit different way today. I had an idea. We'll see if it works. Might not. Of course, I got fat wood and a ferro rod and a lighter, and I got flint and steel. Got some jute and I have a waxed hemp wick. It might be jute, can't remember. I got this from Atomic Bear. It's just a little, they call it the fire wand. I did a review on it a while back. But I'm gonna see if I can do flint and steel and get that going to get my fire started. So I got all my fire prep. What I might do though is take some of this jute and just to have something under my fine twigs to catch. It's not like I'm going to blow this into flame, because if I can get a spark on this and blow that into flame, then I'll just hold this under my twigs with a little more jute to kind of help it. That's the idea anyway. So let me find the end of my jute. This thing's all messed up. So I'm just going to take a little bit of jute. Jute. It's not going to take much. What kind of bushcraft guy am I? I haven't even got my knife out yet. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit of that jute. I need to put that on my belt, don't I? I'm telling you, man, It's like I forgot how to ride the bicycle. Lost my pack, lost my gear as soon as I got here. But I found it though. I knew it was on one of them creeks. So I ended up walking through the woods a lot more than I anticipated. But it's okay. I'm gonna unravel that. Try to. And it's all pulling apart. That's good enough. A little fuzzier. So I'm going to put that down on my little log bed right here. My base. Now I got to get my steel striker. Got some matches. Got a fire tin, empty. Some flint. This was like a little earbud bag or something. There's a piece of flint. So I'm thinking, if I hold that, spread that out a little bit. I need some bigger pieces of flint. This is my SC Fire Steel. Nothing. I'm getting sparks. I guess it's not charred enough. There we go. All right. Oh well, so much for the experiment. I could have just done that with just a lighter. That would have been really cool if that would have took a spark from that, but It didn't. There's so much wood down here, man. That wind needs to blow that way like it's been doing all day. Oh man, it's good to be out. I've been needing some campfire time. That's for sure. A lot been going on, man. If you watched my last video, I kind of go into a little bit of it and kind of set the stage as to where I'm at in my life and what's been going on. And man, it was like, it's like I was getting just whammied by this smoke. Just whammy, 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 one after another. First, my well pump. Had to get a new well pump. Insurance paid for most of that. Had no water there for a while. This was around Thanksgiving and before. And thank God that I prepped a lot of jugs of water in 5-gallon office cooler jugs. And we used that to flush the toilet. Ended up, going and buying drinking water, going and filling those up all the time at a gas station or whatever, just to be able to flush the toilet, to take a bath. We'd put water in, we'd fill up my big stainless steel pot I have in the kitchen and boil it. Set it in the bathroom, let it cool down for a while, or add some cold water to it. Do sponge baths, My camping shower bag, I'd hang it in the shower. I put me a hook in the shower so I could hang it so we could pour hot, warm water in that and take a shower. It was rough there for a little while. Finally got that done. And then when that cold spell hit, man, like Christmas was a crappy Christmas. No heat, had to use buddy heater and a propane tank, space heaters. The HVAC unit in that house is just old, 1999, and it just killed it, man. The fan outside completely stopped working. Put in an insurance claim, they're not covering it, saying it's wear and tear, even though we have equipment breakdown coverage. So we tried to fight them on that. We didn't win, so we got a payment. We got a loan to get a brand new HVAC unit, all new ductwork, everything. And on top of that, my water heater was leaking out the water pipe, and the polar vortex froze some water pipes, like elbow joints, in my utility room out back and stuff. And once we got all that thawed out, we had water again, but it was leaking in that room. And the dishwasher pipe burst and started going all over the kitchen, so Kim had to run out there and shut that valve off, and it was just a mess, man. That house is not insulated like we thought it was. But anyway, and then my mom, stepdad passed away, all that. My mom's comfortable now living with us, so it's been a lot going on, man. A lot. I'm just happy to be out here. So my plan is to be warm all night long. If I need to process a lot of firewood to do that, then that's what I'm going to do. That's a hillbilly fire pit right there. I'm going to make a little pot hanger. That should work. That's a little Y stick in the ground right there. Got a heavy log on laying on the back of it so it don't move. My old belly just can't take it no more. Just can't take it no more. I got my cup. Got the lid on that sucker somewhere in this backpack. Market Street Classics Premium Beef Stew. Fully cooked, ready to serve. Ingredients. Oh Lord. Whatever. Whatever. It says cut it. Didn't have to cut it. So here's what I'm figuring. I've got a empty Ziploc bag. I'm gonna put some of this in here. It's like dog food. This might be like Dinty Moore style. I'm gonna do that much, and there's still some left. Yeah, oh yeah. That should do the trick. Slow, maybe. It's almost warm. Started to boil, just started to pop a little bit. I took it off. I'm gonna put some black pepper in there. Some black pepper. Stir it up a little bit. Put it back on there for a minute. Flame's getting a little too high. We got some Texas Pete. And some salty crackers. Yeah, boy. So I didn't bring a sleep pad this time. I'm gonna lay on my wool blanket, and I've got my Get Out Gear puffy blanket. I mean, if it gets that cold, I'll put on my Gore-Tex and all my layers and keep that fire going, man. That's all I know. I ain't really planning on sleeping a lot. if I was in the mood to sleep, I would have stayed at home. So back when I was making a lot of videos, I worked 4 days on, 4 days off. Now we're working a 5-day-a-week schedule, but I get off at 2. But I'm off on the weekend. So that means I'm either trading time with being with my family and my kids on the weekend. I can't overnight after work because I have to be at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Challenging times here lately, to say the least. I got a little bit of a Siberian fire lay going on here. See if that helps put out some heat. The sun, it's about 5:15 going on 5:30. Sun's about to drop down behind that hill right there. I can already feel the temperature dropping. It was like 53 degrees. The low's only gonna be like 34. Still pretty chilly. I'm afraid I just don't have enough wood. I have yet to establish a long fire like I want, with big logs laying across that way. Everything's a little damp. I mean, I'm not going for punky, soggy wood either, but these logs that I have on the back doing the Siberian fire lay type thing, I think I need to lay them on top of what I have here. I'll let this burn down a little bit. I'm going to lay them, kind of stack them like a long fire is supposed to be, and we'll see what happens. What I don't want is a rager. If this is going to make a rager, then I'm going to take it apart. I just want this to burn steady, even, for a long time. If it's going to get crazy, I don't want that. Normally I would, but old Burnwood's learned his lesson on having crazy fires. So far so good. It started acting like it wanted to take off, but it's just the bark on the outside burning, I'm sure. Nice controlled, all in the center. I can definitely feel it chilling. It chill. Ten after 6. I've enjoyed myself out here though. I'm glad I found my gear earlier. I knew I would find it, but I was confused there for a minute, because when I walked over here and found this spot, and then when I went back, I went along the wrong creek, because they run parallel to each other and it gets wider toward where I had my backpack, and I was just on the wrong creek. I should have been on the creek on the inside, not the creek on the outside, which is where this where it all comes together right here. So I guess right now I'm a bushcraft guy without a bushcraft shelter. I tore the one down over there. Not the original base camp. It's still up, so I do have a shelter. But the one down further in the woods at my mom's old house, the A-frame, I tore it all down when me and Floyd went and got the fire pit. There's a bunch of wood down there. I should go camp down there. It's already there. Just go down there and cut it all up and burn it. But see, this is what I wanted. That kind of fire right there. Yeah, I'm not gonna hang it no more. I'm just gonna set it right in the coals. I need to boil probably 2 pots of water. I should just stick my whole canteen in the fire. Just let it boil. Who cares about it being all nice and shiny and clean? That's alright, this ain't gonna take long. I can do 2 of these pots, pour it in the canteen, done deal. It's going on 10 o'clock. I need to dry my socks. I brought some extra socks, but I'm just gonna dry the ones I'm wearing. Oh, they're not even really sweaty. Oh yeah. It's 10 till 10. Service is in and out down here. Yeah. 35 degrees. All right, guys. If anything interesting happens, I will get back with you. Hey, y'all, watch this. 20 after 1. All bets are off on having morning wood. I've snoozed a little bit. Woke up cold. Had to put more wood on it. I'm about out of wood. I've had to saw up a couple pieces too, though. I might as well just stay up. Every time I get comfortable, something wakes me up. I swear it felt like something fell, something heavy, right behind the tarp. But a piece of this kind of fell. I guess I just thought it was behind the tarp. heard some animals scurrying around, like over here earlier. I think it was a mouse, and I hadn't seen it since. I heard something down that way earlier before it got dark. I don't know if it was deer. Didn't sound like deer. I haven't heard or seen deer at all, which I'm very surprised. Because normally when I'm out here or anywhere in this area, I'll see them like running up through the woods by me or something. Nothing. Been hearing owls. I heard a bunch of coyotes at like 11. Way off in the distance. It's finally morning. Oh, another night in the woods. I'm exhausted. I was up all night long. If I hadn't have, I would have been froze. Still got some wood going now though. Because I was just up at 5:30 and it is 7 o'clock. My legs are so sore from my extracurricular hiking activities yesterday, looking for my gear, going up and down that hill, and my hips hurt from laying on hard ground. But it's all worth it. Because sometimes I like to get out here and just see what I'm made of, see if I can do it. Plus I enjoyed it. I think I'm going to have some oatmeal and coffee. And hopefully the coffee doesn't bring the don't want to do too much. Because I'll for sure be holding on to a tree. Do a little bit of raw sugar this time. Oh man, that smells amazing. Good old instant. It's been so, this coffee's been in my food bag for a long time. I think it might be Cafe Bustelo instant. I can't remember. If that's the case, then I know I'm probably gonna be going to the bathroom. Water for the oatmeal is done too. Man, my joints hurt. I'm an old man. Shoo. Up and down all night long. As soon as I get comfortable on that blanket, get up. Cold. Little lead in your pencil and some porridge. Oh yeah. Let that cool down for a little bit. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to try to get all this burn up before I go. Oh, I hear the deer. They running. Man, I should have brought a crossbow.